That's it. Good girl.
Good girl.
Turn your foot over.
Good girl.
Good
Right.
girl. She's diagnosed with underdeveloped cerebellum, which affects her movement, coordination, and people think that's just her arms and legs, but it's actually breathing, seeing, every single thing.
I was asking about, will he be able to speak? Will this brain damage affect his speech and what have you? And they said, well, really, to learn anything, Patrick will find it really difficult.
When we was with the doctors originally, when she was first diagnosed, it was, well, she may not do this, she's not going to do that, she's not going to do that. With brainwave, it's like, well, this is what she's going to be able to do. Let's try and get there. Let's do this. Let's work for that.
He'd be a happy child sitting, doing things at the level he was at, but it's the doing things every day that just moves him, pushes him forward. He's started walking since he's been on this brainwave programme. He crawled for a very long time.
Within 3 days of being there, her arms, although her hands were still fisted, her arms started to move to the front, and we were blown away.
It's not, taking up a big chunk of your day. It's just a couple of minutes here and there, and because they're simple things, it's just worked into our daily routine.
By using an eye torch to actually exercise the eyes, she started to fix and follow a little bit. And she's actually been discharged from the eye hospital because her eyesight now is just so good.
The way that brainwave assess a child, it helps you to realise that it's all about the individual, it's all about Patrick, and he is different to everyone. It's tailored to him.
So the idea of the brushing is really to give Patrick more awareness of his body and to stop him being so sensitive to touch. As you can see, he's very ticklish to touch. So I'm trying to get him to be a little bit desensitised by having the brushing. We've included the brushing in his programme so he does it a number of times in the day to get less sensitive. And then afterwards, after we've done the brushing, we always follow it by joint compression, where we're giving information to his joints and muscles that are feeding into his brain to tell him where his body is in space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They don't give you false hope, they don't give you false promises.
It's the little things like the certificates as well, with the achievement for her, every little milestone she...
Which they have to work very, very hard for.
Every little milestone that she achieves, she gets a certificate for, and it just keeps you going, it gives you a little boost, you think, well, yeah, we're getting somewhere here.
And we're hoping to get a whole door full, aren't we?
Well, I think we've come to believe that he's capable of anything now, haven't we?
Yeah, he just will do it in his own time.
She started to smile at 15 months, which, even if she just got that.
She'd never smiled before. To see her happy is amazing.
What's different about brainwave to anywhere else is really that you can spend time with the family, working with the family. And I want to empower parents. I think parents can be the source of change.
They promote the fact that get your families or get your friends involved. The more people who can understand what Cassie's trying to achieve. When she does achieve, more people can share in that joy.
You and Dad get really elated through every exercise. I mean, they fight over who's going to do which end of her for the exercises and who does it better than the other one, and me and Matt did the same.
You feel sorry for yourself, feel sorry for the child, can be a lot of negative feeling, and this is just the polar opposite. It's something positive to focus on.
When we first started doing this new press-up exercise she's doing at the moment, you used to have to help her. Now she'll push herself up if you hold her in a position.
Well, that is all of her pushing. That's, I'm not pulling her up.
And she finds it very funny. And I think because she feels I'm doing this by myself, and to her it's an amazing achievement.
He loves doing it. I love doing it because it makes me feel,
It's a programme. It's such fun, isn't it, Patrick? We have fun doing it.
I think my professional friends who are all in jobs, if they could see me what I do every day, sitting on a peanut ball bouncing with my child and swinging on a swing outside, they think, oh, how on earth is she full of days?
Brainwave gave us made us understand that all is not lost. You can achieve these things. We're going to get Cassie to the fulfil her best potential, and in doing that, it's made us more relaxed around other people.
Having a child with special needs can happen to anybody, and you do feel very isolated, and it's nice to see other people and how they cope.
first few trips we carried PJ, and on not the last one but the one before, he walked and held his brother's hand so his brother didn't get run over in the car park. Carl said to PJ, so next time you come we'll have you running and jumping, and we thought, yeah, alright, whatever. He does.
Some very dark days to start with, and just by accident we found out about brainwave, and it gave us, it's given us so much, it's given her so much, it really has. And we now believe there's no end to what she can achieve, and we know they've given us support which we wouldn't have got anywhere else, and it's just made life so much easier for her. Thank you so much.
At the end of the day, we're just normal